Like what you hear? Why not drop a line at www.radiowaterloo.ca.
Or if you would like to request a song, check out Radio Waterloo on Facebook and Twitter.
Or call us at 519-884-2567. You are listening to the new 102.7 CKMS FM.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Underground Sound Project. We're just playing some of the bands that you will be hearing at Koi or next month. And we're just hearing Cancer Bats. Very, very excited and looking forward to seeing some great Canadian bands. Just on the phone here, talking music. Introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Kyle Waffler. I'm one of the co-organizers of Koi Music Festival.
Thank you very much, Kyle, for calling in. So tell us a little bit about yourself and how long you've been working for Koi.
Yeah, so I've been doing shows for about 10 years now. I've known Kurt and Corey, who were the founders of Koi, for a long time, basically since I started, and even long before that. And this is actually technically my first year working alongside Koi directly in the capacity that I am. Asked if I would be interested in teaming up with him to bring back Koi Music Festival to kind of its more basic roots.
Oh yeah,
where it came from in the punk and hardcore and metal sort of spectrum.
Neat. And so you said it's been around since 2010. So this has been going on now in its 7th year, and we're going to be seeing how many bands and which bands are going to be up this year.
Yeah, so this year we have 22 bands over 2 days. We're using side-by-side stages at Maxwell's Concerts and Events in Waterloo.
Nice.
So we've got a bunch of returning favorites, like bands like Silverstein, and because it's what we've called it, the rebirth of Koi, so we've brought back a lot of favorites from over the years, like Three Crowns, Necrocarcass, Two-Liner, and Kingdoms as well, who have all broken up and have all gotten back together just for this festival.
Oh, wow.
As well as we have a ton of local bands on it. We have bands like Harbor, Monarch Woods, The Fatalist, Goldfinch, Life in Vacuum, Romancer, and a bunch of new bands to the festival. We have coming out this year, Cancer Bats. It's their first time, but they've been in the city quite a few times.
Right.
They're definitely a favorite for the city, and they go hard, so it's easy to see why. It's actually their only show of 2017, which is pretty cool.
Oh, wow. Cool.
If you're a Cancer Bats fan, make sure you're coming out to this show, because
Nice.
they're not playing anymore throughout the year, and they haven't played up until this point.
What are other things that fans can find themselves doing this year?
Well, we're gonna have a scale back because it's all indoors this year,
Right.
As opposed to previous years where it was outdoors and stuff. But we're still gonna have a scaled back vendor area along with the bands. You can check out a few different local companies while you're there, and check out their stuff. And there's re-entry throughout the day too, and there's lots of cool restaurants nearby and stuff that you can check out if you're hungry or need anything. Packed day full of music. It's back-to-back stages, so there's no time in between bands. It's
Oh, wow. Okay.
constant music all day long.
Right. Some of the other stuff that's going on. I'm a big fan of vinyl, so I'm sure all these bands will have some sort of place where you can buy like CDs and shirts and all that stuff, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Nice,
We have
nice.
a big merch wall on the far side. It'll have all the band's merchandise, vinyl, CDs,
Ooh.
T-shirts, whatever.
Very nice. That sounds
Yeah,
pretty
so
good.
there'll be lots to see there and lots to do, and check it out and have a good time.
So this is all at Maxwell's, which will be 19 plus, right?
Yeah, it's going to be 19 plus. We were hoping to do all ages, but
Right.
and unfortunately we had to scale back a bit.
And there's some talk about an after party.
Yeah. So there's going to be an after party after all the festivities on Saturday. It's at a secret location that'll be announced at Koi Music Festival.
Okay.
So it'll be a
nice
punk rock show.
What are the social media locations that we can follow for updates and all the other things that we need to know?
You can check us out on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook at Koi Music Fest. On any of those three will get you to where you want to be. And hashtag KoiFest 2017.
That'll be really exciting. For you as a fan, what are you most looking forward to this year?
I'm a huge fan of Comeback Kid. I've listened to them for a long time.
Okay.
So I'm really excited to have them here. I don't think they've ever played Kitchener-Waterloo before at all, let alone a Koi Music Festival.
This year, Canada's celebrating its 150th anniversary, and to be able to be somewhat a part of being able to promote Canadian acts, especially the ones such as great like them, how does that feel, being able to take that into a new generation?
Oh, I've always been a huge music fan, so this has always just been about keeping something alive that I've really enjoyed, and seeing people come out to these shows and being able to continue doing these sorts of things has always been a great feeling.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So that'll be definitely something that is going to be happening for the students to come back to. That's going to be fantastic. That's on the 15th and the 16th. And that's 22 different bands on it between Saturday and a Sunday. Oh, and you said all of them are Canadian except for one of them.
Except for two of them.
Except for two of them. Okay.
Gideon. Yeah.
So yeah, that's still though. Well, that's fine. Might as well. But thank you very much for the phone call and calling us in. Once again, what was the social media that we can find?
Check us out at Koi Music Fest on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and you'll be able to find us on all those.
All right, that sounds absolutely fantastic. Name a song right now. What's the song that you think we should play?
I said Comeback Kid before, right? So I guess we'll go Wake the Dead. Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to play that for you right now. Right here on the Underground Sound Project on 102.7 CKMS FM, the sound of the community for the past 40 years. Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back.